Okay, I believe. Flat with British. Check my volume. I didn't actually. I just turned my watch page off like a numpty. Bear with me, people. How are you? How are you guys? Oh, I'm actually on my other account, so all my shit goes through the other account. It's a bit confusing, I must admit. Please bear with me. I must be live somewhere. Just let me know how I am in my chat, guys. How's that? Am I coming through? Yeah, I'm block up. I know, but I'm gonna whiz through as much as I can while I can. I've had an interesting day, guys. I just run through. I had an epic idea this morning. Yeah, you see me? You hear me? Everything coolly. If I come through on a grainy image, just go with that because it's basically the words, isn't it? Words. You have me thinking about words all daily. I think my father knew something. I think talking less is more. I really do. This small talk and this bullshit, we just wasted a couple of years talking crap. Ah! So, greetings, Lisa Burton. Yeah, I know, another day on the realm. I know. But it's all right because, like, I've had few epiphany moments. I had a bit of I've had a gaudy day today. I had a religious day today. Not religious, spiritual day today. I sort of was thinking about, somebody was asking me about models. I get this a lot being flat earth British. Now, I will explain, and I keep explaining. I've been explaining for years now. I don't do models. Okay. This is how I see reality, okay? You all see through your eyes, okay? You see the world just around you. No more than that. You don't see, miles and miles and miles away. You just see the little world around you, okay, through your eyes. And then it's interpreted into electrical impulses, into your synapses, into your brain. So where are you seeing reality, guys? In reality? It's in your brain, isn't it? So where's reality, guys? It's in your brain, isn't it? So what's going on, guys? What's going on? This is an actual fact because you're using your eyes, aren't you? Is it an external projection? Being projected from somewhere else? No, I think once the penny drops of how this reality works, one thing I think that is important with all of this awakening, guys, is a definite, okay? Once that penny drops, then you can move on. Is recognizing the evil in people, recognizing the bad. Okay, I'm in a position now where I can just sort of just see it and like really profoundly, and I find it sickening. I find it more sickening than I did before I was a flat earther. Now things are like more, more everything, more poignant. Everything's more poignant. Everything's more feeling. Now, I think reality is a lot to do with emotions, our emotions. Now, what they do, as in the parasites, okay, you can call them whatever you want, archons, jinn, the evil entities that fuck with your mind in your subconscious. They give you bullshit, guys. Then that. Now, is that just you in a construct? I don't think it is, guys. I think that is real. I think it's an external thing. I think it's external causation. I think our brains are types of receptors for information, which is why I seem to find the ability to find endless answers out of the ether for no fucking reason. Guys, this is a reality, I think, that everything is out there, yes, but you're seeing it in here. Shit. Really weird fucking thing, guys. To try and put it into a perspective is really strange, but reality, no matter which way you look at it, guys, it's in your mind. So all is mind. So they keep you down on a lower vibrational state. Slavery, okay? They do that. So they keep you down. So then your emotions are working on a lower vibrational state, and your emotions are dictating reality. I believe, and in fact, I know this stage of my life that reality is malleable by our intent and our emotions, our feelings. Now, Lee, Flat Earth British sub, you see in the chat there, please, please, please sub to him, because this guy is going to be changing reality. Okay, the ideas coming out of this man's mind are like reflections of my own, but in a deeper construct. It's weird. I can't even put it into words. It's like very, very clever how he bounces this. Now, some of these subjects I'll be touching upon are actually some of these, but you've done a post about language and the wasting of language. And guys, I've been saying this all along. The way people are treating one another, they must be laughing their heads off. The way, you know, the rudeness, the bad intent, the bad intent. How many people out there on this flat earth realm, okay, are making vlogs and talking shit about other people's on the plane, who are also victims to exactly the same scam as ourselves. It ain't good, guys. It ain't good. Hate is never going to work. To change this realm, to truly get, like, because as far as I can see, guys, paradise is not somewhere up there attainable. I think it's here. I think it's a state of fucking mind. I think we can achieve this. I think if we work this shit out, recognize the evil, once you start to recognize it, it sort of dissipates. It goes. It fucks off. It's like, he's not falling for it, and it goes. I shit you not, guys. There's a whole new day. Everything's clear. Okay. Now, I'm a big believer in we making our reality. I used to fuck with this when I was a kid. This setting my ideas and literally carrying them out to the letter that coming week, without a doubt, guys, knowing this would happen. But when I was young, I was basically, you know, hedonistic. I wasn't a bad person, was hedonistic. So I basically squandered. I squandered and wasted. And do you know what, guys? After I did it, I knew what I'd done. I thought, you had the fucking bliss. You had the gift, and you wasted it for gainless, for being scammed by people who could see a better nature and fucked you over. And I knew that was happening too, guys. But it's all part of the experience of life, you see. You know, I've done quite a bit with my life, guys. Like, it'd be easy to say what I haven't done than what I have done. Okay, it really would. So that gives me a unique insight to life, more than most people around me. And I'm painfully aware of this whilst I'm living in this realm. I do not feel the same as anybody else around me, except you guys. Only ones I can relate to. Like, I'm surrounded by Agent Smiths. I had a really evil, average, fucking negative, fucking evil, satanic thing come at me today. Again, it was fucking awful. So, being me, I had a brilliant idea. Now, this is to do with the real-time changing of history and them changing pictures on the internet. So I thought, right, what if I get to the library, get as many early pictorials as I possibly can, photograph them all, and then they're unchanged. So what I did, went to the library and I found a really old Lost London. Ah, guys, mud floods, churches that are not churches. Lee, you're right about that, mate. They were something else. These are gold, these books, absolute gold. Every image is like, so what I did, I took photographs, but a weird thing happened. These are all taken from 1850 to 1900, 50 years. And they're all in pristine HD. Now, I have been looking into, somebody turned me on and said, you really need to look into the early photographies, the way photography was done in the early ages. They used bigger negatives, bigger plates, and they had a higher resolution. It went a bit downhill, apparently, after. So I took photographs of them with my phone, and they come through like really stunning HD. Really eerie. It's like I took them this morning, walking through there with my phone. I shit you not. And I'm just photographing this book. Weird. Well, what we're going to look at, context a bit of this post. I want to talk about what Lee's been talking about. Get over to his channel. Get over to his channel. About this place, which I've, excuse me, talked about many times, being a mining operation. Okay, as in, like, you know, are we just like mining gold to weigh it in for technology every now and again to up it? Because this place, I checked it out in the last 24 hours, is overwhelmingly a mining operation. It is. So I don't want to steal Lee's goal, but I tell you what, get over to his channel and see the vlog concerning the salination or the salting of the oceans and how could this have happened. Now, I'll show you some mining, right? Okay. Evidence of this plane being mined in the past, as in before the flood. Now, I think before the flood, when they say or they tell you about this really high technological society, I think it was really, really technological, as akin to magic, as you could imagine. Okay. I think that's how they were. And I think that's obtainable. Like I say, guys, I think I got a feeling in my soul that everything can change just like a click of a finger, just by recognizing them, canceling them, and they're like, oh, my beautiful wickedness, who could destroy my beautiful wickedness? It's pouring the water over the evil fucking witch. Their power just diminishes because they're only existing on our negative energy. Cancel our negative energy, give them the finger, you lost. We won. They're a loser. We are fucking electric. You get it? That's what we got to do, guys. And all this hate and all that bullshit that goes on is just fucking. I think to myself now, guys, I've hit the stage in my life now. I think let them carry fucking on. Okay? All the bullshit, all the small talk, all the bouncing off fucking walls, not doing anything to help humanity, but it does a lot for the ego. Okay? But at the end of the day, what's it doing for everybody? Because that's what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking of a big change for everyone on the plane. I think it can happen. I know it can happen. You've got to get people to know and believe is all in their ability, in their true ability. And what are we? We're Superman, guys. We're everything we want to fucking be. We shape our realities, guys. Take a look around you. Everything you see around you is created by a human being who probably sat in an office pondering it out of his mind. So even the buildings are out of mind. Everything is mind. Really, really incredible as it is. It's true. So how do we deal with that? I don't know. Just recognize it, guys. And I'm going to look at some stuff. But what happens is when I look at stuff, it lags up like shit my computer. All right. So I'm just going to sort of run through slow because I'm like 8 o'clock blocker. I've had a good day, actually. I went out to try and fly a drone with my son. We went out yesterday. I took it up like about 100 meters. It goes up 1,000 foot, 300 meters, but it got windy and it went like miles away. I had to go and get it. But I got some like incredibly high up shots. And guess what? No curve. Who knew? The debate was over years ago with me with flat earth, guys. I tell you what, that's a finite fucking subject, guys. Honestly, it really fucking is. There's nowhere else to go with it. You know, we got the counter arguments for their bullshit, you know, boats vanishing over the fucking stupid whatever horizon. All of their bullshit. We got the reality and the counter argument for it. Have we not? Right. So I can't be bothered with that anymore. And I'm buggered if I'm going to be doing research for fucking people, because I'm not doing that. I don't mind helping and like trying to educate and share my knowledge. That's all I can give, really, guys. It's my experience. I'm not the best person for advice, if I'm honest, but I have changed my life since I've been a flat earther for the better. Trust has been a biggie as well, to get trust in this life. It has been hard, but you know, this flat earth awakening is giving me faith in people again. You know, I thought I'd never get that. So that's really something, guys. It really is. I think we all trust one another, recognize them. Okay. Recognize them. And we can take this in directions that we never thought it could even be possible, guys. No, really. It's just belief. Look, they're all fucking believing in cartoons, science fiction books, guys, as a reality. When you find out about reality, imagine what you can really do. They know. They 100% know. They know how this place works and what's coming. They know all. Okay? And they structure the paradigm to suit it. time after time. All of this comes out of a handbook, guys. Fashions, styles, all comes out of a fucking handbook. As far as I'm concerned, it must do. Like each 30s, how the styles changed are actually introduced by, agents of the Tavistock Institute. Mary Quant, for example, bringing in a miniskirt in the 60s. She was one of them. It's how it works, guys. It's how it works. We are subject to social experiments to see how we fare. And now we're in the most dangerous of all, the technological information age, which is scary. It's exciting. Don't get me wrong. Every day I wake up and I'm like, what the fuck is going to happen next? It's electric. It's amazing. But I see the dangers. You ever see the film Videodrome with Blondie? See what happens on there? They put an algorithm to everyone's brain that never knew was there. And all they had to do was say a keyword. And the MK Ultra clicked in and everyone went on one another. Started killing one another. Gotta watch them, guys. And technology. Get your kids away from them fucking games, is my advice. Yeah, they're bad for your brain, they are. So I'm just going to pop and see you in chat, and I'm going to dive into some information. I want to do some shouts. Solar panel drones, very doable, Lee. I just looked online. I got loads of panels. I got a bug out for everything, right? I can support my whole house with electricity without any money. Or electricity supply. I've got a big leisure battery. We charge that and keep it, me and my son, boosted up with solar panels that are in the windows, big ones. I've got pretty much everything. We even UV our own water. We got farmer. We got everything you would need to survive if you needed to survive. If things went to shit. Martin, my stuff is rendered. You lost me into world. Lee, I tell you what, mate. Once I can see, everyone else can see what you're capable of. Man, you can change things big time. I'm telling you, I just know the ideas. Somatics coming out of churches, mate. I go to cathedrals and visit them, and upstairs and buses on stained glass windows. Never put it together. But something else. Somatics. Take a look at this now. I'm going to share some screens, and I'm going to just run a narrative if I can for a bit and see how it goes. Please keep an eye on my volume and shit. Sorry about the shit image. It's as good as you're going to get with Flat Earth British. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I got a giant tower across the road. Now, first things first. I need to chill out. Take a deep breath. That's better. Okay, guys, let's get underway. Now, somebody emailed me yesterday. A new sub. Please sub to this guy. He's a new. Well, he's not new. He's got just off 1,000. He's about 6 off 1,000 subs. Okay, please sub to this guy. We're going to look at some of his wicked work right now. And leave Flat Earth British sub because he's a vital part of the operation. And like, I watched his vlog when he's in the car earlier, and he's saying he's going to take a break next week. Right. Join the club, Lee. Join the club. Forced, mate. Forced. I got no choice. I got a lot coming. So there's a meets right now. If anybody got any meets coming up, okay, in the British Isles or even abroad, now well, I'll have my channel back up and running. I can't see him taking me out for fucking, bullying and harassment or what have you, because that's just nuts, isn't it? I'm the victim of bullying and harassment, not fucking the other way around. So that would be criminal. I would probably have to fucking do something if they does that. So I'm just going to presume that I get back, okay, at this stage. So I'll be able to share that. Any meets coming up, get some attention on them, okay? Get some eyes on them. So send me emails. I'll put my email in the descriptions box, martinlitka7@gmail.com. For meets coming up. Now I'm happy to shout them. I'm trying to attend one. There's one coming up in April, just before the convention. Robin. I know I said before, but I will keep shouting it. I'll put the link this time in the descriptions box because I forgot last time. I got it written down this time. So. It's a lot to remember, Lee. It is. What else? What else? Okay. So what do we think? Just want to run this by you and ask you a few questions later about these planes running on no fuel. Do you think that's a reality, guys? Do you think it's a reality? They're supposed to be dumping a shitload of fuel. What about chemtrails? What if that's the real score with them? Because I was running the idea with, like recently, well, they're not going to be dumping all that shit and like taking out the elites at the same time and giving them the flu, etc., unless they got an antidote. That makes sense. So that's ongoing. And me again. I buy a Geiger counter. I get into radioactive products. I put it all over the internet that this is happening. And the Russians apparently poisoned a Russian double agent and his hot daughter. With the nerve agent, though. And the copper that went to see their dead bodies got infected with a nerve agent. Don't go near them nerve agents. Fuckers in hospital dying. 3 in one go. So they're blaming Russia, as you do. But it's not, because it's a government dialectic and they're all in the same club. They discussed all this early on. Nothing is ever as you think. It's probably to have, like, to shut me up on nuclear products. Hangout last night, witness. I really enjoyed actually. Dave, Effie Dave, who gave me a lift to Leamington Spa meet last year. Okay, I don't know where this year's is yet. We haven't got one organised. Year 3 Cardiff Bay meet is happening because we had 3. This will be the third. Rebecca Way of Ray and Effie Dave's Hangout. Okay, I'll put a link for that in the description box. Please go and check them out and sub. Because as far as I can see, there's like not enough action. This time 2 years ago, or a year ago maybe, there would be like about 10 live feeds going. There would be 50 or 100 in each. And you'd be like, where do I go? Where do I go? It's so exciting. And now there's like not many at all. Because I know we've been all purged, but I mean, anyway. So like, as Lee said earlier, I'll put a link in the description box. I will echo those sentiments. Please, if you feel the need to stand up at one stage in your life, so that when you're like old and you're dying, you can sit there with a nice wry grin on your mouth like this, knowing you've done some fucking good in this life. Okay, because like that. At the end of the day, it's a test, isn't it? Yeah, and like a lot are not passing the fucking test, and whatever's coming, guys. Yeah, I hate to say it, but I really fucking hate to say it, but a lot of them got it coming. No, things can change, and the whole realm can change. It can. Belief. Okay, faith in the Creator. Okay, faith that all will be well. Faith that we can get rid of them is what I believe. But as I said, guys, recognizing is half the battle. It really is. Once you hear that voice in your head telling you shit, like go and take something, or fucker, or whatever, just thoughts you wouldn't normally have outside of the realm of decency. Yeah, like stupid shit. We all have them, guys. That's them. And then when them thoughts come into your mind, think, well, that was weird. Where did that come from? That's not me. Recognize it, and it will fucking go. And once it goes, guys, it's a whole new day. Like I said, it is. Now I'm going to share screen. Hope everyone's happy chappy. Flight of British on a Wednesday night, 7th of the 3rd, 2018. Or so they say. Now, as I said, my time is limited on YouTube, but I will be sort of still here doing loads of shit. Because I really do all day long, as you know. But I would be having a rest forced on me. This, if you're from another country, is called a Welsh cake. Okay, I will be eating this during the duration of this event because, like, basically it's traditional. I may get hungry because I got a bit of a munch on coming. Okay, and it gives you super strength. Welsh super strength, as in the ability to fight dragons, and you need that coming up. Okay, not that I foresee any dragon events coming on, but I don't. Actually, what I see is a beautiful new day and nothing else. I won't let my consciousness see anything else because that's not going to happen. I never doubt it. Masters of our own universes, guys. All of us. You don't see the reality the same as I do, guys. You know, like you could be sat here next to me now, guys, right? Any one of you. And what you will be seeing through your eyes is going to be a different reality to what I see, you know. You know, we got our different world views. I believe in the cycle of reincarnation. I believe that I've been here before. I believe that I've died in most wars and have memories of them, acute memories of them. I go to a construct every night in my lucid dreams where I have a girlfriend, where I have a job, where I have a life, but it ain't you. But this is lucid and this is real as you. Did I make that up? Or am I going there, guys? The dead. No, I seen the dead until I was about 9 or less, about 8. But then I had a series of sleep paralysis. And if you know about that, it's quite alarming. You're trapped in your body. In my case, I was on fire, burning up. And I trained myself in slapping myself awake out of it. It was that bad. This happened for a long time. I swore there were entities in my room, critters, at the time. But one night, one morning, 8-year-old, I wake up and my legs stopped working. Man, my legs have stopped working. They take me to the hospital. There's no medical reason for it. They say it's a mental block caused through hyperactivity. Bullshit. I spent a year in a wheelchair. I watch kids playing football out the street. I can't go out all summer. And a year later, I wake up. They went into a thing called entropy. A year later, I wake up and they're back, but they'd wasted away. I had to go to physiotherapy. The strangest fucking thing. Now, when that happens, all of these strange things that I used to witness before that period stopped. It was like a break. Now, a year Ranty, I love Ranty, talking about exactly the same thing. He had stuff happening up until he was about 7 or 8, and it stopped exactly the same time for him too. It did. I know kids are more acute, but I tell you what, my childhood was a psychedelic dream. I mean, I was in fucking Alice in Wonderland. I mean, doors in trees with spiral staircases down into another world, guys. That's where I was when I was a kid. And I don't think I just had an amazingly vivid imagination, you know. Although I have got a vivid imagination, but I can control it. I recognize a fantasy from a reality. Okay. This is why I'm flat earther. Exactly. So I'm going to share screen. Okay. And hopefully not glitch up or anything. Please keep an eye on the shit for me, guys. Now, this is Rebel Without a Pause. Excellent new channel. As you can see, he's got like 6 over 1,000. That really please me if we can get him over today. Just click him. But what he's doing is he's photographing stars. And what I noticed is they are coming through in wavelengths. And what he done in his last video, I don't want to play it, guys, because it'll glitch me up, is he runs an image of a star through a 3D analysis. And lo and behold, it looks very similar to some sort of cymatic interference, not a clear tone, like a not a three, one of these, but something more disturbed, something like the interference pattern. Really strange, and it's on this video here. It's quite incredible. It really is. But the stars, the wandering stars, the planets, whatever you want to call them, to me, guys, they're lights. They're lights, aren't they? We're seeing the spectrum splitting up by the time it reaches your eye. It's clear to see. It's just like the Truman Show when the light falls off the studio roof. Series 2. But check them out, guys. They're all like, they are definitely akin to somatic patterns, some of them. Look at that one. Total square. Look at that one. Oh, come on, guys. Oh no, guys, stop sharing a second. 2 secs. 2 secs, guys. I gotta just yeah. Sorry about that, guys. It was a glow bear bugging me with stupid shit. Like I said. It's fucking true, guys. It was just bullshit. Bullshit. Honest. Many things. Ugh. So let's get back to what I was on about. Fucking hell. I'm not just not like everyone else. I can see what's going on, yeah. So hopefully I'm not glitched to fuck. Let me just check my chat. Nanos and chemtrails. Well, what do you think on black goo then, Lee? Black goo. Because if they are nanoparticles and they're in like just resting around on plant substances and anything, and it can be, I don't know, weaponized, anything really. I think it's like to give you a neural net that they could track, but they can do that with 5G. So forget it. Hi, Jimmy Brown. Yeah, let me rent you up, sir. Cause you are the Jimmy Brown. He has meets as well in Manchester, as you know. Heston, I think it's Heston Park, isn't it? Or Heaton Park. Heston. I can't remember. Hi, Jam. What on? Black goo, yeah, never heard of it. Yeah, I seen an odd TV video once. It is akin to nanoparticles that fall out of, I don't know, chemtrails, rain, what have you. I can't see the chemtrails polluting the elites because I seen chemtrails going over back Buckingham Palace. So unless they got the antidote, that is possible. Hey, let's back with he done. Ah, that's it. Sorry, mate. Yeah, they're good. They're good little whole place there. Black goo is pretty much every film these days, like Lucy. Lucy, Orion's daughter. Hiya, lass. I watched that recently. She says, I don't know how to comprehend it. And she got an understanding of quantum mechanics and everything. And then starts to transcend time. She starts to time travel. She can see the future, planets growing, everything, all in her mind, which is them telling you all these minds. Anyway, let me just share. I am sharing, aren't I? Yes. So, guys, I'm going to look into mining. Now, please sub to this guy here. I'll put a link in the descriptions box. Now, is it possible that we are thinking too small? This place is not that big, guys. It's not. Even on their bullshit, it's not that big. It's just not. When I was in the merch, I was like, you could go from one continent to another, no problem, in a couple of days. I would be in the Baltic on a Monday. I would be in West Africa by the weekend. So it's not that fucking big. So if you think bigger, as in this is, I'm thinking definitely towards an enclosed system these days, guys, but I definitely think there's more. So what if this is just like a mining operation? They put a load of people in here. Because listen, guys, the cities are empty and all of the times in these old Victorian photographs. What if they just put the people in them? What if I'm just chucking that out there. What if they're from somewhere else and they just put us in the quarry? You know, like a big version of the chain gang, guys, with the illusion of freedom when they got everyone looking at the flashy lights on Times Squares, believing in bullshit like spinning balls, and or everyone literally worshipping sport and sports personalities are fucking, they're just terrible people, guys, and pop stars like Taylor Swift and like people worshipping these by the billion. Fake ass plastic fucking idols, guys. So everyone's fast asleep. So it's safe for my mind to assume that we're on a mining operation and we know nothing about it. And the way we operate it is the Western powers, they keep this ticking over, and they literally keep this half of the centre bit fed. Anything, say, south of, I don't know, the Suez Canal is fucking doomed, guys. It's doomed. I've been to the third world, guys. There was all families sleeping on the motorway side of the road. I thought, Jesus Christ, woman, get your baby off the fucking road. That lorry's gonna squash it. But they was too poor and too fucking in oblivion to even care. Yeah, I've seen a lot of this, guys. The half the world is got nothing. It's starving. Half the world, us, we got it all. They slave in Nike shops making the trainers for the people in this part of the world. So it's just so fucking twisted, guys. So we are on a mining operation. I'll show you evidence now. So our landscape, the topography, guys, they say it's been shaped by endless amounts of time. Now I'm a creationist, so I got to cancel that. I got to find out a new idea or a new theory for how this place works geologically. So I'm thinking, all right, events. Now, to me, I think that there is magnetics, definitely, magnetic variations, 100%. So that the compasses point north. So we have magnetics. So we're not on a ball. So it could possibly work on a ring magnet system. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Maybe the opposing force is the ice ring around, maybe, who knows, or mountain ranges, who even knows. But the fact still remains, guys, that there's magnetics. Now, magnetic flip, could that cause events? Could that cause ripples through the landscape? Now, I've seen sand packed tight with a cymatic sound wave pumped through it, and it rippled. It rippled and it valleyed, and when it settled, it looked exactly like what we're looking at in this picture, guys. Exactly like hillocks, valleys, and rough bits. Okay, now, so like I'm saying, maybe we're just thinking like too small. So imagine if this centre bit, they just, like Lee has been saying, they cut it all away, and the bottom of the oceans is like basically what Lee is suggesting is the aquifers have like basically seeped out. They do say, you know, well, most of the fresh water is locked in the mantle, if the mantle indeed exists, as they say. But what if not age? What if events, like waves of energy, of sound, traveling, but in a level you can't even imagine, coupled with electrical arcing. The sound of them could crack mountains, apparently. They're that loud. So, you know, think of opera singers, guys. Think of an opera singer. An opera singer can hit a note that can smash a glass. Can smash a glass, guys. So imagine that amplified. That smashy glass thing. Well, it would do a lot of damage. So I think that this place is a mining operation, and we're bitches for, I don't know, I'm not going to say Anunnaki, but it seems to be a big fucking thing to do with gold and important resources. That sort of brings Antarctica into the question of this as well. Why are they spinning the yarn that this place has to be kept pristine and only for scientific research? Never must we ever, you know, pollute it, which is bullshit, because I got evidence they did pollute it and had toxic waste on there and a nuclear power station. Although I got copyrighted for posting that. Surprise, surprise. So, valleys. Now, we've all seen these. Well, they do look like that they've been a mine, that there's been large machines. Now, we have got machines like this in this day and age, guys. You know, let me just translate, because it's well, can't at the top. Don't worry, sorry. You see, bollocks. Don't worry, we're just looking at pictures anyway. I'm not in a reedy sort of fucking mood. I was going to read some old flat Earth stuff, but like I said, I'm so nice colours. So is that a mining operation or is that a natural feature? Well, I tell you what, guys, as I said, I'm a creationist. I don't think this bit we're on now actually been here all that long. And I think it's a damn sight bigger. Lee, Lily meat. Kabawashi map. Yeah, man, that was an awesome find. One day I discovered that, you know. I got it out there and it went fucking like viral across the plane in minutes flat. Like minutes flat. I mean, the day I got it, I showed 2 people. The next morning, it was all over the internet. It's fucking amazing how things travel. But the fact still remains is showing shitloads of continents outside of this. And a ring which could possibly be like an ice ring of sorts, bits of land, which would cause a ring magnet effect. But like with a toroidal and everything else, the way we think it's working, it all makes perfect sense anyway. Better, a million times better than their nutty shit about a ball spinning 1,000 miles an hour and cascading through fucking God knows what. It's just nutty. So this is what we're doing now. Now I visited a couple of these guys. A big hole in the ground up the valleys, an open cast mine, coal mine. And when I looked down it made me giddy. The vastness and the size of it. You can see it on Google Earth. Huge, huge. So this proves to you that these photographs are modern day quarries and mines, and they're identical to valleys, aren't they, that I just showed you. So it proves to you, without a shadow of a doubt, that some of the landscape we could be looking at, like this, looks like Grand Canyon, but it's not. It's a modern day mining operation. Okay, so I think it's safe to presume, just by looking at these, and these huge, huge cranes. We got these today, guys. So imagine our predecessors, what they had. Yeah? What if they had cranes like a mile long? Look at that, guys. Look at that. It's perfect. And I'll show you some images coming up now of the landscape, and you'll say, right, well, that's a machine that's done it. And it's safe to presume, guys, the whole landscape is looking like it. And the more you look, the more you see it. Look at the size of that one. Wow. It's like a city. I think they got bigger than that as well. I seen one of the biggest cranes in the world a couple of times. When I was at sea, a ferry fell over outside Zeebrugge Harbour called the Herald the Free Enterprise. Herald the Free Enterprise. Don't know whether you can remember that. It was in 1987. I never got to see the boat on its side, but I got to see the ship, the cranes going out on barges from Europort, and they were huge. This is in Antarctica. Now, what is Antarctica? Well, I'm getting a feeling that what we're looking at on these images. Now, do yourself a favour. Go on, when you go on Google later, just a little thought experiment. Google the coast of Antarctica. Not looking for the ice wall, guys. What you will see is there's no swell. Every image is flat, calm. Yet they say we got the roaring 40s and the toughest seaways in the world around the Cape Horn and down towards the Antarctic Peninsula and Deception Island, etc. So what's going on? Why is every Google image showing you it flat, calm? I've posted about it before. So I kind of thinking that what the images we're looking at ain't Antarctica, or what they call it. It's just some small landmass, probably part of Western Antarctica is known as, meaning the peninsula around where all the islands are. So this is an Antarctica, as you can see. They're identical to modern day machining, just a little bit bigger. These are in the landscape. You can think to yourself, well, did a glacier cut these out with rocks on the bottom? Well, no, never. The glacier's no glacier there. This is tracks that are frozen over eons. Oh, not eons, obviously, because but over time into the landscape of apparently Antarctica. And these are in Antarctica. I think they look exactly like mining pits. Definitely, even the circular way they go through, guys. Look, the crane came in there. You know, try and imagine what natural formation could have happened, and your brain cancels out. And then you think of a crane coming in here with the wheel like I just showed you, cutting it all away, reversing out, job done, yeah? And there, yeah, all of them got it, guys. All of them. Away in, they scrape away whatever ore is in there. And you know Admiral Birdie said down there is gold, silver, oil, platinum, or uranium, or whatever. It's full of natural resources. And I think at some stage it's been extensively mined. I don't even think the pictures we're looking at are Antarctica. I think what their place is Antarctica. I think it's warm. I think it's they tell you 70 volcanoes are active underneath the ice cap, guys. And well, if that's a reality, then there's warm valleys, and they've well, you've got photographs actually from that Admiral Byrd Operation Fishbowl. We're just two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl, year after year, running over the same old ground. I definitely think Pink Floyd, no, guys. Learning to Fly, The Wall, it's just endless. So yeah, this is overwhelming to my mind that I think we're not thinking big enough. I think they have machines this big, and I think this place is mined overwhelmingly. But just go on. The Grand Canyon. No, there's no way. In my mind, the Colorado River has cut that out, guys. What are they saying? Every step you take down is 29,000 years or some silly shit like that. Guys, no, man, no. This is this has been dug out. You can see it. You literally see it. It's even got the spoil. I got a local quarry, guys. I took photographs of it. I got it on my pictures. I might be able to show you. And it shows you exactly the same spoil from the brickworks. So if there was Colorado River that cut that out, you know, why is every river not cut out Giant Canyon? Oh, it's the specific rock type, is it? Yeah, no, it ain't. There's loads of rivers going through deserts, and then I'll cut away fucking humongous chasms like that. If you look into Mount St. Helens Earth volcanic eruption, guys, and Google or YouTube the Little Grand Canyon, they will show you a Grand Canyon that opens up after Mount St. Helens in a second. I mean, in a minute. It's like the Grand Canyon, guys, but smaller. And it opens in a minute. But I think that's not what I'm here. It could be electrical arcing, I suppose. There are sort of evidence here, I feel, towards this. They're saying in this vlog or this article that these striations are from scratching or some sort of tool where it's cut in. But I think this could equally be lightning or arcing points that have just slapped it. But you have got circulars here as well. Thought-provoking, but I definitely do not think this bit of stone is a natural formation. Do you? No. So, is it safe to presume that the Grand Canyon and other many canyons are mining operations? Yes, because it showed you evidence that they do it on that scale. Well, not quite, but think a little bit bigger. They're not us, after all. Or they might be us. Look at that, guys. Could look more like a quarry. Anyway, on board the quarries, we're going to move on. Some of these paddy fields that you get in China, they're these tiered ones at mountains. They reckon they're thousands of years old, guys. They reckon some of them have been there since antiquity. But look at that, guys. That sheer wall there. And there's a little tiny river through here. Look. Oh, God's sake, guys. Really? It just offends my brain the way they try and explain this place we're living on, guys. And the way they explain geology, I actually never really liked the old glacial valley. On the counters, I've never really actually. All glaciers are still in flux, and they're all carving. I've never seen one actually finish and a beautiful glacial valley left behind. Obviously, because I don't live in them time scales. But check that out, guys. A lot of China looks like this, doesn't it? Somebody's going to say, yeah, I'm at the tree roots. Yeah, whatever. So I got a link, guys, concerning fake or artificial man-made bodies of water, as in reservoirs and dams. Now, apparently, because we've introduced so many on the plane with our wrecking of this place, it's a lot, trillions of tons of weight on basically whatever this mantle is or whatever landmass we're on. I'm supposed to displace it slightly. I've got a map of all of the reservoirs in America. Every time they empty some of these reservoirs, specifically Lake Mead, it triggers off a local earthquake. They literally spring the landscape around them back up. So they're highly dangerous. Check that out for the size of a drill. Oh my God. Anyway, I'm all drilled out, as I said. Let's move on. Oh, dear. And they got bigger than that, guys. So, anyway, that's mining. Now, there are plenty parts of the world, like Uzbekistan, Afghanistan, not Afghanistan, all the stands anyway, or all mining operations. I'll show you one now. Uzbekistan is gold. The whole place is just naked to gold for some reason. Now, coastlines, guys. Could we think like Lee's just saying that like we're not thinking big enough, and like these actual coastlines are parts of the mining operation, and all of the water in is leaked out of our land-filled water aquifers, and it's all salted up out of the mineral deposits in the bedrock. I think it's fucking brilliantly. I love it. I fucking love it. I love it. I think it looks like it too. The White Cliffs of Dover, they say, are trillions of years of calcite. Sea critters, guys, sea fucking critters, like shellfish and snails and what have you, building up over eons and eons and eons and eons. Look at that, guys. Beautiful, isn't it? On Route 13. And these things. No, they're not trees. They are mesas, but a lot of these could have been pushed up by electrical arcing. But I think it's safe to presume that these just been dug out. And what did they do with all of the earth that was left? Well, Flat Earth British Sub thinks they might be building, like, you know, like them giant harbours they got in the Pacific, the Chinese are building, like with packed down sand, landfill, or the palm trees of the world in Dubai. Yeah. What if they're doing something similar with all of our spare land by taking it away, backing it down somewhere else? It's a beautiful, beautiful thought. But anyway, I think it's safe to assume they fucked this place up good and proper. We're on the city bits. We don't see it. We're moving on. Some extra proof of this place being knackered. Athabasca tar pits, if you know nothing of them. The state of Alberta in Canada, although I hear parts of it are quite beautiful, the majority of it looks like that. So when I think of images that I see out of these lead atlases when they show you, you know, the industry and everything before Noah's flood, like, you know, how the landscape, how they treated it before the, you know, it was reset, and it looks exactly like that. It's just total disgusting. You know, this place is alive. This place is conscious, and all they do is just presume to play God and just chisel away into our beautiful landscape. Look at it, guys. That's as far as the eye can see, guys. Tar pits, tar. They're getting oil out of open cast oil, basically, but on an unimaginable scale. And this is not the only country that suffers the Athabasca tar pits. There's, like I said, the whole of Russia, the southern Russian states show exactly the same. Uzbekistan, these are all gold mines. Now, don't they look familiar, guys? And that's for gold. Grand Canyon, guys? Gold, guys. Gold. So where's all the gold then, guys? They say, I don't know the exact amount, they say something like 28 Olympic-sized swimming pools of gold. That's all that's ever been mined in the history of humanity. Yet, yeah, when Cortez goes to discovers, you know, Latin America, he says the cities were literally made of gold. I think there might have been gold on the pyramids as well, because as we know, guys, there's no better conductor for electrical stuff. And in antiquity, I think it's I was thinking it's either for electrical components, because these cities seem to be on electrical grids. I think they work differently, like giant circuit boards, or monotonic gold. I think that they were farming or producing on an industrial scale monotonic gold, and everybody was on it. It's like the Soma of the day, guys. I do believe it. Look into the miracles of monotonic gold, guys. This stuff is fucking unreal. Remember, gold, untarnishable, can't be destroyed, lasts forever, guys. This shit is fucking unreal. Even if you put a chemical process, apparently it changes atomic structure. It's spooky stuff. Gold is spooky stuff, guys. Look into it, the permeations of it, the atomic structure of it, everything about it. And what were the alchemists trying to do? Trying to turn base metals into gold. They say. I think it's an analogy for something else going on, guys. I really fucking do. Now, am I saying like that this whole place is a mining gold mining? Not gold as such, although this place is, but it seems a lot of the story is about gold. And I don't think it's just because of, you know, we give like diamonds value, don't we, guys? Yeah, like precious stones value, rubies, what have you. But then there's no shortage of them. There's no shortage of diamonds either. There's fucking tons of diamonds. Gold, though, however, this is different. It does funny things to a man's soul. Or so they say. So we're moving on. Okay. Now, we're going to talk a little bit about mud flood. Now, yeah, can I help you with that, love? Not God. So, okay. Now, this is an interesting little. Actually, I think it's like an official way of explaining why cities are all under the ground, as in mud flooders. Yeah. Now, this one's concentrating on Chattanooga in I think it's in Michigan, isn't it? Home place of Patricia Steer, Chattanooga Choo Choo, or Choo Choo Me Home. There is a hidden layer of Chattanooga under the current city. Now, my city, Cardiff, is the same. I've been in an arcade, a Victorian arcade that was closed off to the public, that was under the street level, guys. And it was incredible. It was all little shops, just like this. Just like this. Streets under the city. Edinburgh, Manchester, Bradford, Leeds, all of the old British cities all got the same. And guess what? All the Americans have too. But they say it's because of the upcoming river. Now, how can they say that for this, and yet every single city that I know of shows exactly the same? Chattanooga, Tennessee, today, you'll find little evidence that the town's residents of yesteryear conduct business on the first floors that is now below sidewalks and parking meters. For that, you have to go underground. So, the reason is, below the basement of the 19th century building is made from a mix of cinder block, brick walls, and Tennessee limestone. It has the feel and smell of other old basements. Unlike other basements, however, the northern outer wall has openings in the brick. Yeah, well, we got that all over Britain too. Doorways and large windows, frames with wood leading to an alcove. What looks like a place to enter the building is let in a light and sits underground. Now, we've all seen this. You know, if you follow my channel or Lee, Flight of British Subs channel, or other people are looking at this sort of thing. Philip Cassini looks at mud flood and other people like that. They show you, you know, Moscow and St. Petersburg and all of these cities are showing the same. So this is the way they explain this away. But I find the date here fascinating. At some point in time, possibly between 1875 and 1905, Chattanooga built up its roads. Now, guys, I'll just pause there a second. I've posted exactly the same evidence for Seattle and Chicago. Exactly the same date. Isn't that a coincidence? What, is it a big plan to rise the cities for no fucking particular reason? Chattanooga built up its roads and abandoned the first story of buildings in the downtown of the city, turning them into basements. No basements on flat Earth, guys. Today, no one knows exactly why or how it happened. Sweet. Catching evidence for the mud flood. The popular theory is that Chattanooga raised the city a story to escape the devastating flooding of the Tennessee River wrought every few years. Evidence also points to an attempt to escape diseases of the day like cholera and yellow fever. Well, that's the biggest load of bullshit I've ever heard. We know what happened. It was a mud flood. Awesome, minute, guys. So that, I think that's a really interesting date there. 1875, 1905 is when this happened. And they're saying they don't exactly know why or how this happened, guys. How can something so near in the past be so forgotten? Isn't it fucking weird, guys? I'll put the link in this for the in the descriptions box. Read it for yourself. This is what they're talking about. You're going to see this in every city, guys. I see this constantly. Years ago, I didn't really know what I was looking at. I was thinking, oh, they just bricked up an old window there. What's it doing so low down? And I thought no more of it, guys. I'm not going to read all that because, like, baked. So then, beautiful evidence for mud flood. And the way they explain it is they rose a level on the entire street, which I'll show you now for other cities. Bullshit, guys. Bullshit. Okay, let me just check my chat feed, make sure I'm coming through. Well, go on. Speak to me, people. Speak to me. Let me know I'm here. Hi, Jim. Hi, Davey, little my brother. Ma, who buys a monotonic gold? It's fucking awesome. Ian, what goes on, brother? Martin also has, and yeah, I know. I've seen it, mate. Been in it. It's weird. Why is it, right? When you go on a tube and it goes past Lord's Cricket Ground, you stop. You look out the window. It says Lord's Cricket Ground, but it don't stop because the station don't exist anymore. Isn't that spooky? I don't know. Yeah, they've been trying to fucking get rid of me, Davey. It's been a conspiracy, but you know what? I'm a conspiracy theorist. I'm gonna dig that. I don't think I am a conspiracy theorist. I'm changing now. I think that, like, I'm a realist. I don't, flat earther is a term when, like, obviously it's flat, but I don't know what's happening. Honestly, we don't know what's happening. We know what finds level. We know that the place we're living in is not what we think. But I'm thinking, like, as I said, guys, I think spiritually, and I think that all is mind. I think that we can literally create our realities, and if we're clever and we put our minds together, we can fuck these royally. Do you know that, guys? They're weak. They just do nasty little sly evil shit all the time. Take us out, like, to show us who's in charge. You ain't in charge. We'll get rid of your channel. Fuck off. Sorry, I'm eating. I'm flattist. I'm fucking flattist, Davey. You know it, matey. Flattist. That's what they used to call them in the late 1800s, Davey. Flattist. Anyway, I'm moving on. Now, check my still sharing. Diddy weedy. Okay. Buggers. Don't at me. I don't care anyway. Anyway. So what we're going to look at now is this London book. Only because there's some clues in there, guys. As I just showed you, mud flood. Now, the beauty of these photographs, right, guys, is I took them out of this book and they're unhampered by the internet. But I walked through London 150 years ago this morning and took some HD photographs. It's so weird how they turned out. Look how mint they are, guys. All in this book. It's a library book, though, and I've got to take it back. Fortunately, though, fortunately, I can take all the photographs. And I'm going to get a lot more pictorials. A lot more pictorials. The Old Curiosity Shop. Immortalized by Charles Dickens. Is that the one? Holy fuck. Wow. Oh, no, I'm busy. Time out, babe. Time out. So, let's have a look. I know it's a flash thing, but I use my camera. But I find it fascinating that this is 150 years ago in London, yet they're so fucking mint. There they are, laying the. I wish to God I could get to see the beneath them buildings, but they certainly look like they should go a lot deeper. I'll show you some evidence. There's one chapter. There's the old medieval churches of London, and do you know what, guys? They don't look medieval to me. This is one of them. Check this out. So I got to rotate it. They're demolishing all of these old buildings all around. You're going to find this. They constantly was knocking down old buildings. But you've got pyramids outside the front of this one. This is really old. And it's got these domes again. This church is so old. It's a mud flood. It looks like a lot of that building is underground. Now, I don't know whether you've been watching New Earth, guys, but ooh, oh, they're in Australia, guys. New Earth been prostrating at white granite buildings are going down like massive underneath, and like say you went down to the basement, there'd be like a door with a key, and you wouldn't be able to go through that door because basically it goes down to like 100 levels into the hive, the ancient hive where Dr. Evil and his lair. They're mud flooders. See, they've just put railings around them. These photographs, probably these ones, maybe 1870. Looking at the standard of shops and clothes, beautiful. Beautiful stained glass windows, yeah, guys. Nothing like that now. It's just a missionary. Clifford's Inn Hall entrance and a little window down there. Yeah. I'll have one by there. A mud flooder, wouldn't you know? So this is interesting, guys. What a little find this was in that book. This is what I mean. Anyone says it's bullshit in books, don't fucking burn them, guys. Don't burn them. Not yet. Let's get the shit out of them, then burn them. Joke. Now, actually, if they're all handed to us, we only say things. The photographs then hampered. The words could be bullshit, guys. All of it. Let's recognise this fucking language, what they give us for what it is. I reckon is a biggie, what Lee was saying. Definitely. This is 1909, right? The Medieval Hall of Records, Cheapside, London. I shit you not. It burnt down, the Hall of Records. I wonder how many Hall of Records actually got burnt down, guys. Isn't that a fucking funny thing? Ramshackle survivors of the Great Fire of London, apparently, guys. So these buildings are prior to 1666, apparently. They're not showing exhibiting any mud flood evidence, though. But makes you think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4-story buildings, and they're from when? 1600s? Wow. Check that out, guys. It's like I did time travel this morning, guys. I basically went through London in 1850, which I basically have fantasized about doing 100 times, guys. I really have. I'm obsessed with Victorian London. I don't know why. This place is interesting. I don't know it. Oh no, bugger. Excuse me. It looks like the Oxford camera, but it's not. I think that's St Giles, the one you see on Hogarth's Gin Alley picture. It is. Okay. Very interesting circular building. Is there more to it? The structure of a circular building? I think there is, guys. I think there definitely is. This is Christ's Hospital, taken in 1909, but they say it's a medieval. Well, looks like a church, but it's transformed into a hospital. But check these out, guys. At the bottom here, literally like holes, and they go down. There's a little staircase. I think you can see there. Isn't that interesting? What a building. So, walking through London in Ironmonger Lane, 1850. This is an interesting building. Why they knocked them down, I don't know. I was reading a couple of days ago, guys, about the building of the Empire State Building. And I was interested in the site it was built on, actually, guys. And it turns out that they had the Royal Astoria, or an Astoria, I think it was. No, yeah, it was. And when you look at photographs of this hotel that was on the place of where the Empire State Building was built, your mind boggles. You think, holy shit, did they knock that down? Honestly, guys, you look up the road and there's all like really crappy sites. And you think to yourself, why did they knock down the Waldorf Astoria? Why did they knock that down and build the Empire State? Why didn't they do it down there? I think it's because of the place where it is, that particular point. I really do. This building is absolutely beautiful. It's not there anymore, but what you can see is it goes down. But I tell you what, these books are awesome. Awesome. Definite mud flooders, guys. All of them are deep. They've got the railings and they all go down. These buildings, I think, are damn sight deeper than what they lead us to think. What I found fascinating with this picture, guys, is just a bog standard street. Is the quality of this house is pretty rubbish, isn't it? Yeah. Look at that. Check that out. The royal coat of arms over the door. No, no. And they got him up here, look. Wow, guys. I know, it's incredible, isn't it? London? Time traveling. Now, yours ugly demon dude turned up again, but just on a scrappy fence. It's really weird. This guy looks like he's alright and he's kind, and this guy's a demon. They got like both. Just on a bog standard little arching to work at Scrappies in London. It's weird. It's like left over from the old world or something, guys. That one's in Australia again. Did anyone see that video Eric Dubé posted about Australia upside down, guys? Do you see it? It's fucking wicked, isn't it? Well, I know. What nutters. Can't believe I used to think that, man. That's just nuts. So, ooh, that's interesting, guys. What are you looking at? Do you find it fascinating, the quality of photographs, guys? It's like I was there this morning. Look at the cobbling here. Box standard corner shop. Stunning. Okay. Older building again. There's a lady up there. Let's check her out. Ghosts. Ghosts, we're looking ghosts. Oh, yeah. Hey, she's a looker. Hello. There you go. A window into the past. I find it very haunting and trippy looking into the past, especially this quality of photos. Now, this is supposed to be a church, guys. Does this look like a church? Because it doesn't to me. It looks something else. You got the two pillars, so there's Masonic, isn't it? Definitely. You got the dome, obviously, definitely. You got the dome again, obviously, definitely. And these, yeah, the demonic, they're demons on a church. I wish I could back up a bit more. I'll show you now. Definitely. Got nasty monkeys on church. Ram's head. Another ram's head. Oh, yeah, defo. Not nice, is it, guys? But what's that doing on church then? Just saying, just saying. Each to their own, like, but it all looks a bit fucking naughty to me, guys. Maybe I'm just wrong. Okay. Oh, that's weird. We got like all right, we got the Telegraph. That's a shirt for sure. Okay, okay. But mud flooded. But what we got is like this corner building. It's all Greco-Romano architecture, Baroque in fact. Wow. Highly interesting. Highly interesting. The key is in the architecture. I believe that the message to the place we live is hidden, encoded in the architecture. I really do. I think they showed a toroidal on them cornered cornices. And I also think to myself, man, and I know it's a bit of an immature thought, but I think to myself, if you've seen these things tripping, they would be crawling, they would be alive. In fact, you would get their full interpretation. A bit like when you listen to Pink Floyd. You know, you can't really understand Pink Floyd unless you ever listen to them tripping, guys. That's the truth. I can't help thinking that there's something going on that aspect too, spiritual in the psyche. Fleur-de-lis, I want to talk to you about this. See that, the fleur-de-lis? Yeah? I know it sounds ridiculous, right? But every time I look at it now, we got them in the bathroom on the wall. These. Yeah? I know it sounds weird. Maybe it's because I smoke a bit, but it looks like a dude I see in history. I'll show you shortly. Bit evil. Check this out, guys. Holy shit. We're gone backwards. Get down, IKEA. Build it for fuck all. And smack your thumb with a hammer. Oh, look at it, guys. And we're electrified. Ka-ching. Yeah, it's got the shit, haven't it? I know you don't see anything built like that now. Anything like ever. These little angel critters, yeah, they look a bit grumpy. This one in particular, I don't even think he is baby, because I got pictures of him This one is definitely him, and he's a bloke. He's got like a 6-pack and that, and like kids' babies don't have 6-packs. They're like miniature people. This one's got horns. But anyway, they look fucking really spooky. Excuse me. These Corblins here, what I think when I look at them, I imagine the toroidal field spinning up and then sort of spinning back and turning back on itself the way that they do. The two of them as well, sort of like a toroidal field. In my mind, that's what I'm seeing. That's just me though. I think they encode our reality and we're placed where we live in all of it. They're not sectioned marble colonnades, by the way. They're just one, I think. I can't see any seams, but she's definitely a mud flooder. It's a bit later, 1920 maybe, the wicker hat. Nope, earlier. He's going downstairs because, as he just said on that vlog, somewhere between 1875 and 1909, something happened. And they lifted all of the streets up. And they're just saying it's just in Chattanooga. Well, there's a fucking coincidence because it's happened in London and Cardiff and Glasgow and Manchester and Edinburgh and all the cities of Europe. Isn't that a coincidence, guys? I wonder what could have happened. And nobody knows anything about it. I had an email off a interesting sub lady. She said she went to dig into a family record to try and debunk me. She was alarmed. She said that she could only, and she's got quite a rich heritage, dig in. She could only find to 1600s in her family records. This is meant to be a church. It looks nothing like a church to me of any sort I've ever known, but they do say it's a church. Okay, we are going to move on shortly. I hope everyone's okay. If you're bored, just chill out with a mountain. Wow, guys, look at that old one. It's what's called wattle and daub. I used to do this myself. This is early medieval building surviving in photographs. Jesus. Late medieval, sorry. Wow. Wow. I built on Tudor buildings, guys, and this floor here, I was standing over, and I had holes in the floorboards, and when I looked down, there was people walking below me. It was just hanging over the street. What have you got here then? I bet it goes upside down. Yeah, I know, Australia, I heard. I don't know, guys. One of them is a welly thing, and this is a, I don't know, because if it was a gas lamp, it would blow out. Is it a gas lamp? I don't know, guys. There's another bollard thing with a thing on top there. It might be a gas lamp. This is apparently it's all it says is a rich merchant's house in I can't remember now. Cheapside, I think, somewhere around there. But that's just a fireplace in the house. Oh, God, I used to have a beautiful fireplace at one time. So there you are, time traveling today. Didn't know we'd be doing that, did you guys? Let me take you by the hand. Lead you through Victorian London. And I will show you. They've been lying like fuckers. Okay. No! Right, moving on, guys, right? I don't know what happened there. Okay, I actually took a video of me recording it. So we're going to move on. Yeah, I went out to try and fly a drone today, but it all went to shit. I just want to show you some exhibits of what I'm trying to say. Now, I know it sounds nutty. You're there, but let me just run this by you, okay? Now, this guy is replicated in all cities as Poseidon or like Zeus, but he's in all architecture in Rome and Venice. I see him everywhere, okay? The same dude, same face, guys, but this, right? Now, these apparently are the green men, or the green guys, you know, the green gods, whatever they are, in Middle England, the green man, yeah? I can't help thinking these two are brothers. And what I want you to take note of, apart from the really odd headwear, and they're supposed to be partly organic, is the moustaches and the shape of the eyes, the nose, and the face. Just take a look, okay, at them, and tell me if I'm wrong, right? It may be just me, like, no, maybe I should lead you to it differently. Now, let me show you more of him. I have got it. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? I'm not actually sure if I saved that one, but I got him on other pictures. I'll show you in a minute, guys. But what I'm trying to say is this guy here, he's in well, I'll show you my other pictures now in a minute. He's in Rome, Venice. He's in British architecture, and it looks like this, and this looks like the Fleur-de-Lis. I kind of thinking if it's a code. I don't know where I picked that up from, but it sort of niggles on your brain. So that's what I'm thinking. The head of the Medusa, they replicate her too. And these. Are they allegory for our psyche? Or did these two turn up? Are they the ones like who founded Rome, for example? Romulus and what have you? Seems to be a particular theme. And these white masonry buildings with all of the flat earth coding, here they are again in the cobbling, which looks like to me, there again, look guys, it's the toroidal field turning back on itself. It looks like it to me as well in my mind. And these swastikas, swastika, 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 swastika. And you get Poseidon, okay? But there's something in the face. There's something in the face, like there's some knowledge. This is just in an arcade in London, Burlington, I think. No, can't remember now. But it's just in London. Beautiful. Check them out. It's bog standard London architecture, but something I never picked up on, Lee, is for some peculiar reason, these shields are all over London, and not just London, and they're left blank. Now, why would you put shields up and leave blank? I think they're eradicating something out of our reality. Whoever was on them shields, guys. Maybe the real bloody royal family, King Arthur's descendants. Maybe they were on the throne. The real King Arthur's descendants. And maybe this fucking evil German lot took over. Yeah, you get it? Maybe, guys. Maybe. It's Game of Thrones. It's Game of Thrones with these lot. You know it. Game of Empires, guys. And deeper. Because they're not even in charge. There's more than that. Can't blow it up. This guy. Eros again. This one's over America, though, over in New York, I believe. This guy is responsible for carving that. Oh, that's just my radiation readings. Okay, which last night it started buzzing violently. Apparently, there was a radiation crowd went over last night with the reading of 500 rads. Which is quite alarming. I don't know why there was a radiation crowd, whether anyone should be alerted or she just went with it. Maybe it happens all the time. Who knows? It's weird having basically Geiger counter. Let me show you this a second, guys. Let me just check you're all there. Everything all right? Jugs, yeah, man. Lee, what's going on with the jugs, mate? We're going to get to the bottom of this, or I am. Anyway, just a joke. Yes, I know it means peace. The swastika in India. I'm busy a minute. Right. I just want to show you this. It's me and my son droning, but I got some really considerable height. I don't think I get volume. Maybe. It was really windy, guys, if I'm honest. Like, really windy. But what I do get is incredibly high. It goes up to 300 meters, which is like 1,000 feet. So when I get a nice mild day, there's my son, Lawrence. When I get a nice mild day, I'm going to take it up 1,000 feet and I'll do absence of curvature shots for you. Basically, there's little residues of, there's my area, look, guys. I get a better one than that. Got a better one than that. I hope you don't mind me sharing my game with my son, but you know, It's for longevity, but like it is flat earth related, guys, because when I get up there high, you will say, where's this fucking kid? Where's this fucking ball? No, it's just gonna glitch. 2 seconds. Come on. No, you're not supposed to fly him in the wind, guys. But I get it quite high. You'll see that quarry there? By there. That quarry there is showing exactly the same as what I've been trying to show you, my boy. Not bad, not bad. Not high. Not bad, not bad. As soon as I get, like I say, guys, as soon as I get a good day, I'm going to do some flat earth droning on historical sites. I got what I believe is a pyramid local, and I've been actually fantasizing about getting a shovel and digging into the side live on YouTube. Just me. Hey, oh, so awesome. Right, get high. That was me. No, that one's not high. I just want to show you the high one a minute, guys. Is it the one I missed? One I got really, really high. That's the one. It won't fucking play now. Yeah, somebody came to my comments earlier on. Should be right up. They said, yeah, swear and smoke and do what you want, man. Don't let people tell you what to do. I love that attitude. You're fucking awesome, you are, whoever you are. Right, this one goes quite high. That's my local leisure centre. Pan around. Nice sky. Oh, fuck, was that all? That one. Yep. This is, I get it really high. Imagine 1,000 meters, guys. That's quite high. And it come back down. But it was blowing a gale today and freezing wind. And you're not supposed to do them in over 3 miles an hour. But like, yeah, you know, nice bit of grass. Last week it was covered in snow. We're supposed to have snow on weekend. Oh no. So that's it. Anyway, I'm coming back, guys. Because I've been talking for hours. And I am needed. Oh, go on. Everyone all right? I like Ryan's daughter. She's a brilliant name, that was. It's like a play on the words of the film, like Ryan's daughter. You know that one? SSSS. Yes. So thank you, popping by, guys. Flat Earth British. I'm going to do like what I do is just come on my second channel, spend some time with you, share some information, and do what we can. Try and push this forward. Okay. Oh, I Nathan Oakley. Hiya, brother. How's it going? Thanks for popping by. And Squig and Squiggle. I love squirrels. I fucking love squirrels. I had a pet squirrel, guys, in school. I used to take it in my class, and I used to have a denim, like a Wrangler jacket, and I used to just keep him on my pocket there, and he used to stick his little head out right there. He loved me, that squirrel. Yeah, my friend killed it. It was horrible. I don't want to tell you the details, guys. It upsets me still to this day. Thanks, Mac. You're an awesome supporter of British. Thanks, Lee. I think it's safe to assume this place is a mining operation overwhelmingly. Just take a look at the landscape. And with cymatics, I think that's a definite with stars. With stars. They look like they're altering wave functions, altering wave patterns. And loads to think about, man. I got about 100 years of vlogs here. I'm waiting for the time to bang them out. I don't know what I'm going to do. They're all saved up. I could do 4 fucking hours here, no. I won't, because it's 9 o'clock. Thanks, Thrill. I don't know you. Welcome. Thanks for joining. I want to thank everybody actually who's followed me over to this channel. I've been watching all day. It's been sub, where everyone's following me over. And thanks, Lee, for a lot of people have said found you through your channel. So that's awesome too. Okay. So whoever I just shouted, please sub to everybody. Anyone who's a flat earther and anyone who's bringing truth, sub to them. Okay, and more than that, if you wanna stand up yourself, okay, be fully supported by yours truly, and the Flat Earth Army, millions strong, right? Just stand up, right, and say your truth. Okay, it doesn't have to necessarily. There's no strict rule here, guys. We're coming up and having to like give Flat Earth proofs, because that's like a negative set down. Like, talk your experience. Like with me, like obviously I'm a flat earther, so now I move on. I'm a flat earther, like as a person, so I can talk about what I'm interested in, which is getting to who the controllers are and who is the, well, basically this deception is a grander deception, isn't it? And when you realise, guys, when you realise, fucking hell, the penny certainly drops big time. Recognising it is massive, and what a shift in your life. It's a deeper understanding with the reality. It really is. And as I said, models is going to be academic. I'm not going to even bother with them. I can't. Until we know our full environment, which wouldn't, not realistically going to know, are we? Not really. Not unless we got like 1 million people all in boats and go and just probe every inch of this place. That's just not going to be really doable. Not in reality. So I think they know what this place is. And I think we are the key to it all. The people, the powers with the people, and it always has been, guys. Everyone's fast to fucking sleep. Once you wake up, they don't want that. Like Carlin once said, the last thing they want is a nation full of or a plane full of critical critical thinking people. And he could not be more right. They don't want that. They don't want that. They don't want people waking up. Otherwise, it's game over for them, isn't it? All new day, guys. Imagine. Do you ever, like years ago, just the last little thought before I fuck off, you used to think to yourself, the potential for humanity, what a waste of potential, what we could do. I used to sit there with my hands in my head thinking about, wow, what we could do with this place and what they're doing with wars and pollution and everything, and what we really could be doing. We could be planting the whole place up and making food en masse and just having a brilliant society and all sharing. And I couldn't get my head around why they, but now I understand. They do not want it to work. It's not meant to work. It's meant to teeter on the edge all the time, unnerving, uncertain. That's what they want. They want you to feel like you're not secure, you're not safe. Okay? But I feel like I'm just in the hand of the creator. I just go with the flow. Okay? Once you know, it's sort of, there's a hidden hand. And basically, it just, if you just set your intent, the future that you require for the, with me, I want a future shared for everybody. So I'm doing a mass intent thing with my life, not so much personal, more intent for everyone. And if we all do that, then it'll work, because basically it will come into fruition, guys. I'm telling you, this is true. And if it's done en masse, we had a mass thought, like 1 million strong, just to change this place, the impact would be profound. It's proved that meditators meditating 1,000 strongs will heal an environment while miles and miles around. People will feel the benefits, physical health and spiritual benefits from it. Now, I'm not saying spend massive amounts of time meditating. I'm not saying that at all. Just being more thoughtful. Okay, I've been guilty of jumping in, excited like a kid, because it's so exciting, isn't it, guys? And I'm getting it wrong and learning on air. But at the end of the day, I took a load of people along with me. So, like, fucking unique is the word. Not unprecedented, but it is unique, and it is fucking beautiful. Okay, so we take this to a new day, guys. Keep it positive, keep it up. Never fucking let them win the day. And if you need me, you know where I am. Time to turn off the telly. Well, Ruby, do better than that. Don't have one. They only charge you for a television license, and you're giving money to paedophiles. You don't want to be funding that shit. Bad karma. Cut out, girl. Cut out, girl. Just dump that fucking telly. You don't need it. Get a big monitor for your computer. You don't have to pay a license. Don't watch telly. Watch YouTube. It's fucking brilliant on YouTube. There's loads to watch. God, I'm lost of a day. I don't know what to watch next. I'm like, oh, it's like heaven. Bless you. I'm gonna go, guys. Thanks, Mark. Thanks, Ryan. Thanks, Squirrel. Thanks, Ruby. Thanks, Nathan. Thanks, Lee. Thanks, everybody. Have a lovely evening. Whatever you're doing, be kind. As I said, if you need me, you know where I am. My voice is gone now. Less is more. Less is more. And be more thoughtful for one another, guys, because people are still like the same old ways with their good. You know, it's like when I see people performing and drama going down, which happens all the fucking time still, I think to myself, well, hang on a minute, that's like globe mentality. You're not really flat earthing at heart, like you haven't given up totally, because you got to understand that, you know, the spoken word and the written word will alter reality, and you got to just be kind. Good intentions of people, think good thoughts of people, say good thoughts. I said to Lee earlier, I commented, I've been writing God bless, and I've literally writ God bless over 1 million times, guys. Over 1 million times. I sung God bless him, man. I don't mean the pub got that one. Peace and love, guys. Careful how you go, Johnny. Straw man. It's fucking straw man effect, all right, brother. Thanks, Nettie, my man. Don't fall off down there. And Jem, thanks for popping by as well. All of you for following me over this channel. Cheers. Bang on again. Well, we need to try and wake them up. That's what I would say, guys. And it's not just for the sake of the earth. They're not going to be willing to like realize that water is level, and you know, if they're not willing to recognize they've been lied to, essentially, because that's a lot for some people, isn't it? What? They've been lying? Yeah, fucking and the rest. So if people can't accept that, then they must accept that we are locked in an evil control system. And it's not good, guys. It's not good. And when they make you complacent and you got to play it and your soul knows, oh, I hate that. I hate that. It's happened to me so many times. But you got to do it because there's no way out yet. It's coming. Once you realize how reality works, guys, it's fucking coming. They know it, and they know people are waking up to it as well. The Asians knew it, guys. They manifested anything they needed. Altered the weather. And lived in a different time frame. They did. That's why they were older, guys. That's why they lived so long. Days were not the same. They perceived time differently. We just perceived it by the sun and the moon going round, and 24 induced hours to a clock. That's bullshit. There's no fucking time. There's no time. That's bullshit. They made it up to enslave us, or just to enslave us. Especially time. Get out of time, guys. Get out of time. Okay. Go on flat earth time. Okay. I'm on day 1 of flat earth still. Okay, it's been a long day though. Peace and love. 111 is the answer. I don't know why this has been presented, but it came to me about 20 times today. I went and watched Lee's video when he's having a brilliant talk in his car. Watch that. That's very, very thought-provoking about language, about tongue. Well, similar to what I've just been talking about. Watch that. When I went to click it, 111. Okay, it's happening to a lot of people all over the plane. When you Google it, or you YouTube, why are people seeing 111? Apparently, it's a sign of the awakening, and it's happening to millions. Once you wake up, numerology becomes apparent. Things in architecture become apparent. You can feel buildings. You can feel their psyche put into the magic in the structure, the construct of our society, guys. Once you tune in, and flat earth reality bring you that. And more. Okay, we are psychic. We can do anything we want. To believe it, guys. Okay, never doubt. Just trust me, guys. I wouldn't. I've been doing this shit all my life. Okay, and I can prove it. Okay, there's more to this reality, guys, than they're telling you. I can promise you that. More, much more. I've seen shit, guys. There's loads they don't tell you. Okay, don't trust them. Don't trust them. Trust flat earthers is my advice. Anyway, go home now. Be good. Be good people, and I'll see you on the scene. I'll probably be back tomorrow. I'm going to try and crank up as much as I can before I'm going to take a break. Okay. Unless they kill my channel. I got to download another 700 videos. You're never going to guess what. Guys, I spent 3 days downloading hundreds of videos on this computer, yeah? And it's conked out and I can't get it to go on. It's all locked in the hard drive. I got to start all over a fucking game. I got 1 week. Just saying. Good.